It's a spaceship. See it coming? Right there. How you know it's a spaceship? They can cloak themselves and look just like an airplane. My wife saw a couple of these, and but they don't have any noise. So you see a big giant airplane go by with no sound whatsoever. That's most likely an extraterrestrial craft trying to look like an airplane. What she saw was two planes. One was coming up behind the other one and kind of caught up to him, and it had a red light on it. She thought in her head it's like he was being pulled over by the cops or something. Hear the motor? It's a jet. And but she noted that there was no sound. The one caught up to the other one, and they just kept on going. Have you seen that video of that flight, whatever? I think it was down in Korea or something. It disappeared several years back. There's a video on YouTube now of that plane. All of a sudden, Korean Airline 883 or something like that. But it was, they had a video, and it was flying, and then three objects surrounded the plane. And then all of a sudden the plane disappeared. Just blink, gone. Well, you go to Sam the Illusionist. He talks to ETs and other things, and through hypnotism. And he asked the extraterrestrial what was going on there. And he said that the plane was malfunctioning and it was going to crash. And everybody on board would have undoubtedly been dead. And they cried out for help, and they had a quick meeting. The extraterrestrials had a quick meeting about it and decided there were enough people on the plane asking for help that they would step in. And what they did was they blinked them over into another dimension, and all those people who were on that plane went wherever they sent them. Venus, I don't know. Just what I heard. Thought it was kind of interesting to not only get video and then also get extraterrestrial themselves speaking to somebody, telling you what's going on. They seem to know what's going on here way better than we do. Like cosmic agency, she's always asking them questions. A couple of Tigetans on a spacecraft that's parked above our Earth. That Sam the Illusionist, no, it was that one, Cosmic Agency. They asked the girl about the current, shall we say, conflict in the country that starts with an I, and they asked, and they just right off the bat, I think it was Marie Soiroux is her name. She said, "Oh well, that's one of those F, and then the other letter F that flaps in the wind, that the I place, it was all them." They were just making it look like the country that starts with a G, and then the Z, and then the A had started it, but really it was just like they start most of those conflicts. They just do a fake out and tell you it was them, and then everybody will be against whoever the them is at the moment. That's how the Mr. Hit, and then the word LER got things going over there, which he had some guys dress up like whoever they wanted to go against and say, "Oh, they're attacking," and then so the people. Problem, solution, let's see, problem, something, solution. They'll cause a problem, and then they'll let it go on for a long time till the people cry out for a solution, and they're willing to do anything, and then they just stop doing whatever they're doing and make it look like they fixed it. And then the people want to keep them in that position because They did such a good job stopping that thing. Little did they know that they were the very ones who did it. So anyway, how I got on that subject, or these subjects, I do not know. I know it's cold out here. My fingers are freezing. What do you think, Ollie? My neighbor who owns this property told me there's a black bear lives here. He was just warning me in case my dogs ran off into the woods, so I try not to let them. That's why I'm always stopping right here instead of going on further, because I used to go down the end of the runway, and every time I did, just about, I'd see some kind of animal taking off and running. So, what you doing, Ollie? So, Goopy! It's Saturday. Time changes tomorrow if you're in South Carolina. Looking forward to that, because then I can be out here at this time, and it'll be an hour earlier, so I won't have to worry about so many people. Cooper! Interesting times. The idea now is somehow to enjoy yourself in whatever you're going through. You ask for it. And now you're just living through it. And, this guy yesterday, Nicholas somebody, Ishmael Perez was interviewing him. I went to his site, and it's not very interesting, but the one with Ishmael was quite interesting. And he was talking about how we all come here, and we want to do a certain thing and live through a certain thing. And he said, most of the people, once they live through a life on Earth, they go back, they die, and then they go to the staging place again, and then they decide, okay, now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to be this, and I'm going to live through that. When you're here, you would never choose to do it again. But when you get over there, perspective comes in, and you're like, oh, okay, look what all I learned. So it's a big deal being able to come here, and you're here. Cooper! Coop! You are here. So the idea is try to enjoy just watching the thing happen. If you're in pain or you're sick or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, that's over my head. There's a doorway to heaven in there somewhere. And, oh, sorry, Ollie. I'm going to drop the dirt. Cooper! Right behind me. He's right behind me. Hold on. My cold fingers. I don't want to get him. Cold fingers in their teeth. Very painful. Anyway, you're here at not only being here, Earth is a big deal, but being here now, right now, you asked to be here during this place in time where something's going to happen on Earth that's never, ever happened before. And you're here. You made it. So, you asked to be here, so just try to get out of it what you're meaning to get out of it, so you won't have to come and do it again. However, I don't know if there's in the new positive world, I don't know if you can come back. I think reincarnation is over with. I don't think you can come back anymore. There's no need to. So, anyway, that's it. Have a good day.